All right, so Rick asked me to give my testimony. Okay, I've never done this. So, if you want an example of someone who, Rick said earlier, you know, when you're yoked to the Lord, if you would just follow him and do what he does, it would be easy. If you want an example of someone who goes the other direction, you're looking at him, okay? So, I got married in 2006 and I moved away. I was I wasn't really counseled, but some people that were close to me said it probably wasn't a good idea. Well, it turns out they were right. I moved down there, and some bad things happened, and I ended up in jail for some things that I didn't do. They were bad things, horrible things. Um, while I was in jail, I sought the Lord with everything I had. Okay, Psalm 23 was I went to that. I wrote it out. I think I have a notebook somewhere that's about this thick that I just wrote it over and over and over again. And I was in jail for 10 months and 16 days, and I was acquitted 45 minutes because I didn't do anything. But that didn't take away what happened. I lost my whole family, the family that I'd made. I had a son and my wife, and it was all over. I came back home and I never dealt with that. I turned to drinking. I had never done drugs in my life, but I turned to drugs. I was a heroin addict. I got clean off of that for a while, but turned back to drugs because I was unable to deal with the trauma that had happened to me because I didn't seek the Lord, because that's what you're supposed to do. And everything that I tried to do, I did everything the world said, not everything that the Bible said, because I didn't read my Bible. I didn't do the things that I was supposed to do. I kept along, there were good times. I made some decent friends, but not the friends that I've made now. The friends that I've made here at this church, where I've been seeking and learning and knowing the Lord, knowing and having a good relationship with the Lord. Amen. Now, I had been in a church. I was married to a pastor's daughter. And, I didn't do, the things that a follower of Christ does, like I'm trying to do now. I haven't arrived or anything like that, believe me. So, but I'm a walking testimony that what you see out there of people that are hopeless, because I was hopeless. I didn't know what was going to happen. In 2017, let's go back. In 2014, my brothers bought a shop and asked me to work for them. I had been working for them as their supervisor, maintenance guy, just all around do-all type of guy. And I was there and I was spiraling down the hole that I dug for myself, and I got in trouble. It was December 21st, 2017. SWAT team kicked in my door and I was taken to jail again. But this time for something that I did do. I was doing drugs, got in with all the wrong people, and that day was one of the worst days of my life, but also a day that saved my life. Because I stand before you now, I am almost 7 years clean off of everything, and I've never, thank you. It's not me. It's God. I have tried everything I could to not drink, to not do drugs, to do the things that I'm supposed to do, that other people can do without any issue. I can't do those things. Not without God. I stand here today. I just bought a house. I have reconciled with my brothers. My brother Steve is the one who cooked you all that fabulous brisket. I was living in a building that they owned that, I thought they'd never talk to me again. And he sits there, right there. I've never been so thankful in my life. The Lord has blessed me, and I don't deserve it, but he can do that for anybody if he can do it for me. So it has been a long road, but I will continue to seek him daily in my Bible, in my devotions. I will learn as much as I can, but all the things that you guys have said today, it's like you're talking right to me. I've turned away at every chance, and he has followed me. He has run me down, and I'm not running anymore. I don't know if that's 15 minutes, but that's what I got. Thank you so much.